Hello and welcome back, everyone. My name is Aetherplasm, and tonight is Thursday night, and you know what that means. It must be time for Aetherplasm After Dark. This is an official one. I know that I've been saying lately that Aetherplasm After Dark has been happening almost every time that we've been streaming, but tonight it is for real. I do not have work tomorrow. We might be going a little bit later than usual. There may be a little bit of adult beverages involved, and we're going to have a grand old time. So I want to welcome you here, and hopefully you're going to have as much fun as I will. We have been working our way through Skyward Sword. I want to say incessantly, periodically, meticulously. There's a good word for it, meticulously. We are getting close to the end of it. We are currently, right now, in the midst of a fiery battle, if you don't remember. So we are partway through the Fire Sanctuary, if you weren't here on Tuesday. Which, if you weren't here on Tuesday, then shame on you. But we were partway through the Fire Sanctuary. We just saved, and I was messing around with some audio things earlier. Those audio things I'm hoping are fixed now. I have spent a considerable amount of time on the phone with a couple of different companies that use or created the software and the tools that I'm using in order to do the streams. And we believe we have it figured out. So we're going to see. Fingers crossed. If you have not been caught up to date on where we are right now in Skyward Sword, once this video is over, not right now, of course, but later, you could scroll down on the page and that'll give you links to my YouTube page, TikTok page, Twitter page, and donation page. On the YouTube page specifically, you'll be able to go back and find all of my previous Skyward Sword videos. And guess what? They're in chronological order in a playlist already, just waiting for you. Just saying, come watch me. Catch up. That way you won't be behind on all of the other present streams. That's exactly what they're saying. So I want to make sure that you guys have the opportunity to catch up, so that way, by the time that we get to that final boss battle, which we know is on the horizon, we can almost see it, that you will be well aware of just what has happened in the story so far. Basically, here's the SparkNotes version. Zelda friend-zoned us hard initially, threw us under the bus to her dad in the beginning, has been a complete and utter jerk, and then we have to go and save her ass. So yeah, it's typical Legend of Zelda game. Sounds about normal, right? Okay, let's mess around with stuff there. Oh, if you see things up on the screen, like your stream avatar and everything going around, and you want to know how do I customize this, there is a link here. I can get it going. Boop, 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 beep, beep, beep. There we go. Follow that link, and that'll allow you to customize your own avatar, and you can interact with other avatars on the bottom. You can hug them, you can fight them. I think you can fight them. I don't remember. But we can blow them all up. We can make them do dance moves. It's a good time. It's one thing. There might be boss battles later if people stick around long enough. Only time will tell. But let's put a pause on Eurobeat, which I absolutely love. Deja vu. I've been behind this place before. And let's see if we can get this audio to work properly for our stream this evening. But anybody who's watching right now, congratulations, you've made it to Thursday. How are you? How has your week been going? Do you have any fun plans for this weekend? I sure hope so, because I do. I'm gonna be streaming a lot of Skyward Sword because I want to finish it this weekend. We're so close, I can taste it. Well, maybe not quite taste it. I'm not gonna be licking my screen or anything. That doesn't seem like it'd be very pleasant. But we are this close, I swear, to actually being done with the game. And once we're done with the game, I get to do some other things as well, because I have been playing a couple of other games on the side. Kind of warming up, kind of trying to figure out where we're going to go next. We're definitely going back to Minecraft. If you had watched any of the stuff from before, there's lots to be had. I've heard from Papa Sarkis and Ben that things have changed quite a bit in our world. So we'll have to see what all is going on there. I know that I, unfortunately, have not been contributing a lot to it, but that doesn't mean that it won't be a grand old time. Still need to find that damn blue axolotl. And then I'm also thinking about playing a game called Splitgate. If anybody's heard of it. It is a lot more fun than I was anticipating it being. First-person shooter, which I haven't done a lot of on stream. It's basically a first-person shooter, Halo mixed with Portal. The implications may astound you. For now, though, let's see about audio stuff. Maybe I didn't completely screw it up this time. Well, first things first, I can't actually hear what's going on here, so that's not promising. Give me a moment here to mess with some stuff. Okay. So I'm guessing you have sound. I do not. It looks like there's sound. I literally cannot hear. It's too quiet on my computer. Hang on. Sound things are fun. Well, when it was through the speakers, this was fine. It seems to be playing through the right things. What if I do this? No, there. If I go into here, I might have a fix for something. I might know just enough. In order to fix it. Woo! Loud. Okay, now we can turn it down. Okay. I'm hoping that auto volume is at an acceptable level. I do believe I've fixed it. Because look at me, I've been learning things. I can do the thing now. I'm almost, you know, like a professional streamer or something. I have, in fact, gotten paid to stream at this point. It was like $6, but it still makes me a professional. I'm hoping that now that I can hear it, and that it seems to be... Ooh, don't do that to me. There's a very slight delay. Let me see if I can make sure that that's not a thing. Sync offset, blah, 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 blah. That's fine. Interesting. Okay. Hang on. Bear with me. We're on to something. We're so close. I can smell it. Slight delay, not the worst. Though not what it should be. Properties. Capture only. But then if I go here... Doesn't make a lot of sense to me sometimes. Okay, I guess we'll have to go with this until I can figure out a better way to do it. So I'll take a slight audio delay that just stays a slight audio delay instead of progressing to being 30 seconds of audio delay, because that was nauseating. So hopefully this will be what we need it to be. Okay. Oh, lava hands. Let's see what we gotta do. That's right, this is like mini boss area. Whee! Alright, lift me up, you raise me up, so I can walk on water. And then we go down here. And come on, friends, come on. Ow! Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Come on, get up there. Lift me up, so I may... Excuse me? What is that bullshit? Come on. Do it again. Do it again. Elevator, please. Second floor, women's shoes. Okay. Whee! Oh, of course. I totally didn't want to face the giant lava hand. I wanted to throw the water droplet near the giant lava hand. That sounds completely acceptable. At least it was kind enough to lift me up so that I could get another one and try again. All right. Woo! Bernie. Hi. Alright. Nope. Fine then. So I was a little too close that time. Let's get it right this next time, shall we? Wham. And then stab, and then get down here. Stay away from me. Social distancing. There we go. Boom! Is that all I had to do? Do I have to do that more? Oh, I thwarted the lava hands. I mean, I feel kind of bad. I never got to meet the lava monster, just his hands or her hands. How do I know, you know, if they're actually a bad person, if they were just persuaded by some evil entity in order to become bad? I was watching you, pal. You really sucked into those lava fingers. Amazing stuff. If you don't mind doing one more thing while you're at it, how about you get me down from here? Somebody's kind of bossy. Well, now... Okay, I was gonna say, there better be a door at this level, because now I can't get up there anymore. Ooh, there we... Ooh, this looks interesting. What's in here? What's behind door number 1? Ooh, a heart. They're dropping some hints. Or is it just showing me a now open area, it looks like. Okay. I'm betting this guy's gonna give me some way to dig, because I currently do not have a way to actually... Get up! Are you kidding me? This is bullshit. Seriously, how... What is this hitbox? Do I really need to use the whip? Because I will. No. Okay, so it wants me to run up. And it won't let me... Are you... I was dead on that time! What the hell? What is this crap? I love you, Nintendo, but what the hell? Seriously. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I am so confused right now. Well, apparently I can't let you down, friend, because the mechanics in the game won't allow it. So, can I get up here? Okay, so I can do that, apparently. That's acceptable. But I can't just slishity-slash this. No, I cannot. But for cereal... Like, oh, Yep, I'm locked onto it. Let's go right at it. It's not letting me grab it. I can grab walls at this height, apparently, but I can't grab this. And then, apparently the whip is not an acceptable tool for... Oh, okay, it is. Whew! I was like, it wasn't letting me do it! Ah. Oh, yeah, I'm saved! So they do have a lower body. Huh. I don't know who you are or where you're from, but I owe you big time. Are you looking for treasure too? Sure. Haha, you were totally caught up in that too, huh, pal? I can see it on your face. You're here because of the legend of the sleeping statue, right? But those are some busted old digging mitts you got. You can't go using them for treasure hunting. I got it. As thanks, I'm gonna give you a replacement pair for my secret stash. Don't you tell... Or don't go nowhere. Ooh. All yours. They've been buried in a treasure chest, so they ain't dirty or anything. I mean, I'm gonna be digging in the dirt with them, so does it really matter? Now, these aren't the kind of thing that you can easily get your hands on anywhere, so just take good care of them. Oh, I remember what I forgot to do. Let's go ahead and do this, and then we will do this. There we go. Boom. Chaz Michael Michaels is figure skating. Right, then I'm out of here. So long. Ooh, those look fancy. You got the magma bits. Even the magma don't see digging bits this fancy very often. They don't just dig holes. They also let you burrow your way underground. Try to find holes that you can dig down into. I'll have to go back to that other place where we actually needed... Do I have to? Okay, I'm just going to automatically use them. We'll have to go back to the other place where we need to go underground. Oh, press to attack. Pew, pew. Hey, pal. How are those mitts treating you? If you want to get good and look above ground, try pressing ZL. Okay? Got it. Press ZL see above ground. Don't forget it. Attack. Attack. Pick the rupees. Can I attack these things? Okay, so I have to, like, be careful which way I face and everything. That's interesting. Pew! Nope. Apparently, even though I can dig through hardened rock, from the center of the earth. I invested by boxes with metal on the corners. Hopefully it'll let me use the bomb flower instead of just, you know, blowing me up. Let's find out. Okay, good. I was like, if I just explode, that was just mean. This is supposed to be sort of a tutorial. And I'm guessing I need to find these specific holes or lights. Oh, I guess I could just emerge from those. I was sitting there thinking that I needed to find those in order to poke my head up. All right, let's cool this off. The magma. Apparently the one that's when we can dig down. Not sure what this contraption's about. Oh, underground switch. Well, I don't mind if I do. Well, this adds a new layer to things now, doesn't it? Bum 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 bum. Okay. Let's cool this off. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, I gotta go back. We've acquired a bunch of crafting supplies, and I have to see what I'm gonna be able to upgrade after all this, because I've got quite a few rupees. Am I stuck at 100 or 1,100 rupees? Did I see that correctly? I am. I don't have a big enough wallet to be able to hold all this. I'm so rich that I don't have enough pocket space for all this dough. Oh, I can go through here. This is the door I opened. Okay. Fair enough. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing. I'm high, guys. What you doing over there? I don't have any arrows at the moment, I don't think. So I would not be able to... oh, hey, friend. Hi. Would you like to die? There's that. Okay. Put a step on this, open that. Is it going to stay open, though? That's the question. Okay, it is. It's going to stay open. At least for a moment. Do I want to go in there? I don't think so. This is where we had the Lizalfos. That was a pain in the ass, right? I mean, I guess I could look in there while we're here. I could poke my nose in just to make sure that there isn't anything I need to be concerned about. Okay, yeah, I remember this. Okay, so we don't really need to be in here now. So let's go ahead and make our way back this way. Okay. Now that we're here... Ah, there we go. Now that we're here, so far away. Back it up. Not really sure what the significance of that is. What if I poke my nose up here? No, I can't. But use ZL to do it. I was trying, but it wasn't letting me. Ooh, all right. So, attack that. That over. Do. There we go. Open sesame. Okay. What do we got in here? Are you gonna stay open? I feel like these are here for a reason, so I'm gonna grab one. Bring it with me, you know, it's a to-go bag. Oh, it's back. Perhaps, at least. The lava is. So I must be in a different lava chamber, then? Right? That's the only explanation. Okay, I've been up here. I'm getting a little bit turned around, trying to remember what I have done and have not done yet. Okay, so that goes back there. That doubles back there, so I don't need to go there. I need a key, though. I need a small key, specifically. Specific key? Specifically? Oops. Apparently running makes you drop your water. There we go. Pew, 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 pew. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I'll take that heart. Thank you. Somewhere we haven't been before. I like that. Is this perhaps a small key? Nope. An empty bottle. Hooray. Well, I don't want to say that was a fruitless venture, but there certainly weren't any strawberries involved. In which case, okay, yep, I can get up here. Okay. Then I guess this door over here is our next solution. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. I need to post more pictures of Puppy Plasm. I've got pictures of Puppy Plasm. I just have, you know, I'm gonna post one right now just because I haven't. I'm supposed to be giving updates to Chaos Reef and Puppy Plasm on my Twitter account, and I have been derelict in that responsibility. So, allow me to do so right this moment. What's a good one? What's a good one? There we go. She's getting ready for her next, the next Air Bud movie. She's going to be auditioning. You'll see why. There we go. Go check it out on the Twitter page. Right now you can see an updated picture of Puppy Plasm. She is now 10 months old and 80 pounds. Ugh. She's so little. Just kidding, she's big. Save, please. Okay. I feel like we're backtracking. I mean, that's where it's supposed to. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, I recognize that guy. Here it is, the Magma legend of these ruins. He who seek blah 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 blah. Look for the two statues. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Scintillating. However, for now, I will simply make my way back inside. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, homebound. Hey, look, more people to kill. Maybe I can get some stuff here. Kill you, kill you, kill you. Stupid keys. Hey friends, how's it going? Fancy meeting you here. Okay, let's do oh, so sneaky. I see how it is. No presents for me. No presents for King Julian? No? I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, dum, da-da-da-da. These had arrows in them before, did they not? Ooh, they do. They still do. Is there a way to get higher after I have destroyed the life of that lava monster? Can I reach those from there? Maybe? No. You're a jerk. Okay. I've been down here. That was a dead end. Guess we go this way. This away, that away, this away. Yes, I can get up still. Just can't bring water with me along the journey. Okay. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Bing, boom, bing. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh. Haha, caught you with your pants down. Alright. Oh. I see. Oh, I really see. Okay, okay. So let's switch this over to the bow and arrow. And let's do some sharpshooting. See your death. See your death. And see your death. Boom. Oh, sorry, I hit you in the stomach. Oh no, still killed you. Okay. Hit him right in the ascending aorta, or the descending aorta. And that allowed him to die. No! That's not what I wanted to do! Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing is ruined. Can I actually jump over this, or is it gonna screw me up? Oh, it wants me to jump. Hello there, butterflies. Do you have a secret to tell me? Ooh. Okay. All right. All right. What if I? Okay. If I want a heart container, will it give me a heart container if I draw something like a heart? Probably just give me hearts. Very careful. This is, you know, just showing off the culmination of all my artistic talents. The ability to use a Pro Controller to draw a perfect heart. Look at that. Mwah! Beautiful. Oh, I loved it so much. Look at how many hearts it gave me. See, the game even can tell how much of an artiste I am. Okay, bombs are here, so that's definitely going to be something that's used later then, I guess. Arrows are here. Fine. So... Ah, I see. To the blind man. Okay, then let's skibbity jump over here and monkey our way over this way. And, oh, hi friend. Let's get out of the way before he tries to shoot us. And then we're going to go ahead and ruin his life. And by life, I mean, you know, the next few moments that he's with us on this planet. Bye. Thank you for the... Oh, I was going to steal his arrow too. Just that insult to injury. Oh, well. Another one of you guys is stuck up here? Gosh, you guys can't keep yourself out of trouble, can you? Oh yeah, you've come along in the right time, pal. I don't know who you are, where you're from, but what I need right now is for you to get me off of this chain. I'm in a hurry. I'm in a hurry is one of the options. I'm in a hurry. I'm not asking you to do it for nothing, though. Set me free and I'll tell you where the big, gigantic secret about this room. The secret about treasure, okay? Fine. So, I'm guessing we go down here. Well, alrighty then. This way. Beep, 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 beep. Pew! I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. Do 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 do. Physically fit, physically fit, physically, physically, physically fit. I have not seen the movie Madagascar in way too long. And King Julian is one of my favorite characters in any movie that I've ever seen ever because of how ridiculous it is. Hello, my name is King Julian. That wasn't the very good King Julian. I give you Mort. Mort is very nice. We tried to feed him to the Fusa and it didn't work, so he is obviously invincible. I will literally take anything you have and trade for Mort. In fact, I give it to you as a gift. I give him to you as a gift. Oh, King Julian, I love you. So that's open now. That's still fiery and painful, so... Aha! Dazoo! That's the sound that cows make in Europe, in case anybody's wondering. Boop. Beep. That guy looked parched, so I figured I'd give him a little something to drink. It is Thirsty Thursday, after all. Doo-doo-doo-doo. All those rupees I can't collect. Or, I mean, I can, but it's not going to count towards anything. Are you going to let me do this time, or do I have to use the whip this time? It's so odd. There's so many other switches where I literally... Okay, I was going to say, there's so many other switches where all I have to do is run up to them. Ooh, yeah, that's sweet, sweet flavor of freedom, Haas. And, hey, thanks for taking the trouble to free me, sucker. You really think I'd divulge super secret information about treasure? My mama didn't raise no patsy. I spent too long finding that info. Huh? Those gloves are from my brother's secret collection. Are you friends with my brother or something? I helped him too. Wait. There's something I want to give you. I'll just go get it. Wait here. Why are my hopes not that high? Is this a mimic? Guy's shitting me. Here, take this. This here is some super secret info that I put together. Took some real sweat and work too. I had to survey this place near 100 times to figure it out, but ready for this? Now don't go fainting when I tell you. Right around here, there is a hidden room. So in return, please don't tell anyone that I was captured, or it'll just be our little secret, okay? I mean, you're really worried about, like, your pride or something after this? If you come back with a treasure, that's kind of all that matters, right? If you go into a cave, or, like, some sort of dungeon or something, and they're like, oh, you're one step from the treasure, but the last thing you have to do is take an embarrassing photo of yourself in a compromising situation. But you can have these zillions and zillions of dollars and gold, coins, and whatever. Wouldn't you do it? Like, how much convincing would you need? The money's right there. What are they? Who are they gonna tell? Some creepy cave monster who lives in the cave all the time. What are they gonna do with it? Take the money and run, man. Okay, it's a secret. Don't tell anyone. All right then, go ahead and open her up, but don't forget our deal. Later then. I said bye now. Oh. Silva. Hey, we meet again. Sorry, I kind of happened to overhear that conversation. It seems one of my guys was giving you a hard time. Sorry about that. But that stuff he was saying was all true. There's a breeze coming from somewhere in this room. It was not me. I'll tell you, I can smell it. Still wasn't me. I figure the information in that chest will be useful to you. You got the dungeon map. It shows the layout of the area and reveals unexplored room. I'd say that's just a little bit of a secret room. Oh, my Lanta. Ooh, it shows us with the fires. This room has a fake wall somewhere, and on the other side of that wall, there's another room. And they'll put that room in a box, and we'll put that box in a larger box, and we'll mail that box to ourselves, and when it gets here, we'll smash it with a hammer. Okay. I like Emperor's New Groove. So what? Sue me. And the other side of the wall, there's another room, or so I hear. The ground underneath us is full of monsters. So we don't go tunneling too much down there, but if you're feeling adventurous, there just might be a hidden route. I mean, can I just go ahead and tunnel? well. So it's this wall? It is this wall. Okay. Can I bomb this wall? Is it gonna be that simple? Like legit Zelda times? The OG Zelda, if you will. Blow up the wall that leads to a secret area. Oh, it is! I made sure to look away from the explosion. Just to make sure I looked cool. Well, alrighty then. Hey, rupee I can't have. Nope. Oh. That's super interesting. Really? And I back up. That's really odd. Okay, so back up here. It like wouldn't let me turn right. It's got to be a mechanic of some sort about this, but there we go. Okay. Wow, that is slightly terrifying. Woo! Its backside is vulnerable. Please don't turn towards me. No shit! No 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 no! Bad 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 bad! No 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 no! Ow! Come on, let me get it. I want to kill it. I want to kill it. It deserves to die in a fire. Woo! I want to take this sucker out. No 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 no! I did not agree to this. Can I move faster? I want to move faster. That's that speed, which is, you know, faster than the speed of smell. There's got to be a purpose to defeating this sucker. Don't turn left or right. Shit, it saw me. I hate this. It's nightmare fuel right here. Like the worst game of Snake ever. Okay, come on. Oh, get back here. Come on. There we go. Almost got the sucker. There we go. Is that enough? Is that enough? Yes. Fatality. Anyways. Hey, look, there's a thing over here. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. I can make the sound effect myself if the game's not going to do it. There we go. Yes, I have a soundboard option for a Legend of Zelda, like, congratulations, you found an item theme. Get that booty. There you go, Brainrock. How you doing this evening? That's the whole story of every Legend of Zelda game, is chasing that booty. Even though Zelda friend zones him so much. Well, we got the small key, right? So that's all we needed, right? Yes, we have the small key. Okay, so back down here. And then we need to go... Where are we going? Back and all the way around there. Fair enough. Do, 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 do. But how's your week going, Brainrock? Anything fun been going on? Do you have any fun plans for this weekend? Tomorrow, actually, today's my Friday, so I've got a 3-day weekend ahead of me. Ooh, look at that. Skills to pay the bills. Although I don't really need to fall back down there, so let's just go ahead and do this, I guess. Although, is it gonna make me drop down anyways? It probably is, isn't it? Fine. Oh, just enough space. Almost like I knew what I was doing. Almost. Do, do, do. Let's save before I move on. My allergies have been going insane the past 2 days. It must be getting close to ragweed season. Like one of the worst times of the year. Up the stairs. Did I see something over there worth shoosting? I did. Is there anything worthwhile around these parts? First, oh, look it. I heard somebody that wants to see their death. You could see your death. You could see your death. Now, I heard some other people blowing a little horn that sounded like they sure wanted to see their death as well. Where are you, my little kumquat? Are you up there? Oh, you are. Hi, friend. You want to die? You can die too while we're at it. Woo! Waiting. Okay. Let's test the lava to see if it's hot. Apparently that was a good idea. All right. How about we do this instead? Let's go ahead and get that sucker down. There we go. And then we'll hop across. Whee! I don't think there's a purpose. Maybe there is. Does this move? No, I need to get those flowing. I need to get the juices flowing in them first. Hey, you guys look like you want to die too. It's so funny. There's so many people with the same goals around here. Like they went to their interview. They said, "What's your 5-year plan?" To get slashed by a sword and die. Not the most productive one, but it's definitely accomplishable and measurable. That's the key to setting a good goal. It needs to be accomplishable and measurable. Anything? I feel like... Okay. Oh, I bet I'm digging under here. Let's go up here first, though, just to make sure. Oh. Hey, friend. Bye. How about your other friend over there, too? They can go... so that is moving. That's got to be from the other way around. So let's go over this way, and then we can go that way. Please, no. Oh, it's a friend. Hey, friend. Haha, so busy burning the midnight oil looking for loot. I mean, at least they know what they're about. Oh, we startled them. They scare easy. What the hell, man? I just opened that door for a reason. You're a different looking one. A green monster. Ack, I can't even believe they're following us down here now. Guess I can have some fun with him for now, though. Hey. You're on magma turf now, friend. You may be scary, but as long as there's a way ahead of me, as long as the way ahead of me is clear, you'll never catch me. Apparently, I want to catch you. All right, let's figure out where we're gonna trap this sucker. It looks like we need to go down left. Oh, I guess we could trap him there. So go here, block him back, and then can we go here? No. Well, wait. Unsuspecting little magma. That's right, keep running. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming. What do? We swim. I'm guessing there's a purpose to catching this sucker. Otherwise, I really wouldn't be trying this hard at it. I attack him. Follow him around. Okay, so he doesn't really want to go that way. I can kind of corner him here. Thought I had him that time. Okay, so we kind of need to push him down, I think. Let's see if we can do that. Up here, push him back. Okay. Ish. Okay. No, go straight. Why would you turn again? What are you using? Some sort of actual strategy or something? We can also trap him over there. But he always makes that saving turn, if you will. I wonder if this will help us a little bit, actually. Back up, back up, back up, back up! Okay. We can get back over here. Oh, yeah, because this'll block off his path a little bit. Do that. He's much faster at it this time, apparently. No? How can we use that little mechanic in our favor? I wish he would run left. There we go. No, you got me. Go on then, you monster. Boil me, make me do your worst. I'm not really hungry, and you don't look that tasty. Huh? I know those gloves. Ain't those from my brother's secret collection? He gave them to me. What? You know my brother? Ah, you're all green. I thought you were a monster. Don't get all angry. I thought you were one of them. Sorry, guy. Let me give you something good to make you up for it. Hang on there a second. Just making out with all the loot. Here you go. You know, some monsters seem to be looking for something on those cliffs ahead of us. You heading that way too, guy? You can take care out there. Don't want to see you get skewered or nothing. Me, I'm heading back to the boss's place. I'll open the door for you while I'm at it. See ya. Well, that's nice of him. Some real fine folks about these parts. Oh, a heart container. Sweet. Or a piece of a heart, I should say. All right, what do we got? What do we got? A jerk. That's what we got. Okay. Get across here. Bide our time, and then get across here. Good. Open that door. Save. Ooh, all right. I don't remember there being this much room at the edge of that cliff, but hey, who am I to judge? Oh, I can run. I could run this whole time? Well, shit. I wish I had known that earlier. That would have made that last little puzzle much easier. Is this about to be a really bad idea? Oh, shit. This is going to be lava, isn't it? Yeah, I kind of had that feeling. There was a certain notion that I got, a tingling in the back of my brain saying, this is a terrible idea. I'm wondering if I had to actually go back and stop, or if this was enough. I think this is enough. All right, ascend to safety. Get out of the way, it's gonna come out of the surface. Oh. Well, now the river's a-flowing at least. Goodness. Okay. Back out here. Do 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 do. Whee! Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure. Hey, whatever comes our way. Seems like a good spot to save. Yep. The Bridge of Decision. Choose the path you believe in. Move forward bravely. I think that means quickly. Is there a purpose to being over here? These guys look like they want to die, though. They don't have to die just yet. Okay, so that's barred up there. Okay, anything worthwhile? No, just those guys. Okay. And they are certainly not worthwhile. Okay. We need to go into the mouth of the one that's sleeping. I remember that. I also need a way to actually, like, get down there safely without dying in a fire. What do we got? What are we working with? Is there water anywhere around here? Oh, you look like you want to die. You and your leopard print undies. Think they'd ever learn. Yes, that's exactly what I was hoping for. Can I just use this to get that down instead? Okay. I don't want to keep wasting arrows on those things. Beep. Okay. Bum 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 ba da dum bum. Bop 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 bop. Whee! Okay. I know I need to go through the one that's sleeping. But how do I get through there without dying a horrible, painful, fiery death? That's closed over there. What do we got up here? Anything? Anything. We went to the right, or left last time. Let's go to the right. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, just another guy who wants to die. That's fine. Okay. Gave him a warrior's death. What am I missing? What am I missing? Let's do some recon. Apparently it does not last long in this heat. Who's... What? Who's upset? I don't understand. I mean, I see that one, but there's no way that that gets over here. There's no way that reaches. I can't pick it up because I can't stab to stab it or anything. I really have to go all the way back around? There's no way, right? I mean, I guess I can always just jump off and see what happens. Whee! Oh, shit. Well, that's convenient. I got eaten. Use some more arrows. Maybe if I draw an arrow, it'll give it to me again. But you guys can't wait to see this beautiful arrow. Look at that. Immaculate. Hey, I knew what I was talking about. Oh, good. These guys. I really feel like I need a shield for these. So the trick is that they can't block to the side, the opposite side that their arm is on. Okay. Hearts, please. Thank you. Okay. I'm glad it only took me to like halfway through the game to realize that that was the mechanic, is that they can't block. You're a jerk. There we go. They can't block the opposite side from where their like armed glove is. Which makes sense when you think about it now, but in the moment you're like, holy shit, these Lizalfos are like indestructible and I'm never gonna beat them. I'm gonna die sad crying in a corner. But not this day. Yep. Come on, Keys. Fight me. I have the power! Alright, time for another immaculate heart. It's gonna be a little bit of a skinnier heart, you know? You don't want to have too big of a heart, otherwise, you know, you can get heart disease, right? And then a large heart. Beautiful! Mwah! Love it. Hopefully this is where I'm supposed to go. This looks kind of like a boss battle room. Let's not do that yet. Because I believe there are other directions to go and check out first, foremost. I can grab this stuff, can't I? Yeah. Left or right, please. I would literally just love to keep moving. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's so frustrating. I don't know why it's so insensitive to that. The controller just does not want to respond to like sideways climbing. Okay. Maybe it's just my controller. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's Maybelline. That looks like the final key that we need. Bring light to each statue in accordance with the number of wings each possesses, from least to most. When the light resides in each statue, the king's treasure shall be yours. Bring light with the number of wings. Oh, shit, what's this? Oh, okay. So there. Then we need to go top right. So we need to go down, but we don't want to cross the bottom one. We just want to hit this. Want to hit it. Tap it. A little love tapperoni there. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Almost bad. That's there. Then now we go down. Now we go over. Pay no mind to that terrifying centipede over there in the corner. This is not the centipede you're looking for. Oh shit. Maybe it is. Ah! Okay, well. I remember we can get a little closer this time. There we go. Chasing the booty. Story of my life. Chasing the booty. Come on. Hey, one more smack. I've been training for this my whole life. Just ready to smack that booty one more time. It's within our grasp. No, so tired. Get your stamina back, Link. Woo, bad, 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 bad. Come on. There we go. Woo. Just gave it a little smack. A little love tap there. No idea why that controls whether or not, you know, we're doing something on there, but... Okay. So hopefully it doesn't mess with me to get back out of here. There we go. Good. Love it. We can go get that final key. And then we can kind of go to that mini-boss area. I mean, it looked like a mini-boss area, but I don't know. I mean, there's a big open arena. What do you think it's going to be? Realistically. Bum, 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 bum. The mysterious crystals. Back up here, perhaps? Powder snaps. Ooh, okay. Open that up. Oh, I know where we are. That's right. Any other useful items over here? Berry. Wait. Dang it. I do have an open bottle. Yes! Bottle fairy. Put it in a bottle and keep it with you. It will come to your aid automatically if you run out of hearts. Nice! I knew it was going to be a good thing to have that extra bottle around. Run by these jerks. Don't care. And let's fit the key to the lock, shall we? Okay. Ooh, hang on a second. Hang on. Can I go the other way with it? There we go. Woo! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Let's see who the boss is this time that we have to fight. Oh, good. Lord Girahim. 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 I don't know how that pronounces it. Oh, hello there, Aether. I see you're still among the living. Fancy meeting you here. We seem to bump into each other all the time, time and time again. Oh, it's no coincidence that you and I were bound by the thread of fate. Look at these old drawings. I mean, they're pretty nice. Hey, it's a hidden Mickey! Until I found these, I was upset that that little stunt the goddess's guard dog pulled at the Gate of Time. What was that twig's name again? Impa? Well, never mind that, because these drawings suggest the existence of a second Gate of Time. This news just filled my heart with rainbows. You have a heart? I've been a busy boy, searching here and there and everywhere for another Gate of Time. I guess I should have saved right out of here, right outside of this. And yet, I couldn't even find a single clue, since I know I can be honest with you. I'll admit, I got a little sulky. It was frowns all around. The thought of never getting my hands on that darling young girl again was, well, more than I could bear. But then I found this place. The prospect of a second Gate of Time has made me positively giggly. Social distancing, dude. That girl, your adorable friend, she will be instrumental in bringing about the revival of my master. And though I feared she was not quite beyond my reach, I despaired no longer. Was the sealed one his master? There's no way, right? But before we talk any further on that subject, there's still the outstanding matter of your punishment, Aether. Do you remember when I told you that the next time we met, I'd make your ears bleed from the sound of your own screams? Well, I've been thinking, perhaps corporal punishment is a touch harsh. I might be willing to forgive and forget if you'll strike a deal. You don't look like Wayne Brady telling me to let's make a deal. All I ask is that you tell me where I can find the other Gate of Time. Do we even know where to find the other Gate of Time? Can we even tell him if we wanted to? That's not too much to ask, is it? Oh, and don't play coy with me. I know that you know, so why not let me in on the fun? Fuck. What if he finds out we don't actually know? At least I don't remember shit. Such behavior, a mischievous boy like you, needs to be dealt with firmly. I must warn you, I won't go easy on you this time. It didn't even give us the option, so I'm hoping it realizes that we have no idea where the hell the second Gate of Time is. Oh no, it's taking his clothes off. Lovely, aren't they? You'll find the supple skin of my arms tougher than any armor. Doesn't that shape just breathless? I'm not really an arms guy. So, behold, such beauty, such a pure form, such an exquisite physique, such stunning features. Maybe we should just leave a mirror in front of this guy and he's gonna be preoccupied for quite some time. We can just get out of here. Yes, I've pretty much got it all, though there is one teeny thing that I lack. Namely, mercy. What was that tongue about? Come to me, Aether. You and I were bound by the thread of fate, destined to fight. So come close, Aether. Meet me in battle, and the thread of fate that binds us will be soaked with crimson. Or will be soaked crimson with your blood. Ow. Haha, tricked you. I know what you're doing. Oh, hey friends. Ooh, round 2 already. Haha, saw right through your disguise. Ooh, swordies now. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Haha, nice try. I think you're so funny, don't you? Come on. Oh, that was lame. Lame sauce. Ow. Come on. How many hits can you take? How many hits does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Come on. Oh, that was dumb. Cheaty pants. Seems like a sore loser to me. There we go. Boom, first try. Go home. You and your leotard have no place here. You have no power here. Enough of this foolishness. I am Girahim, Demon Lord. You seem like you keep getting your ass beat for being some sort of Demon Lord, so maybe you're on the wrong side here. It shouldn't matter how powerful your sword is. You are still nothing. You're just a human child, and yet you prevail. You filthy scamp, you have awakened a wrath that will burn for eons. I swear to you, whatever it takes, I will drag you. Eternity of torment. Someone need a little nappy nap because they're cranky. Sounds like we got a grumpy chicken on our hands. There we go. That wasn't too bad at all, actually. Gimme. You got a heart container. Your life has increased by 1, and you also fully replenished. Okay. This away. Pew! There aren't enough sound effects in the game normally, so I have to add extra in. That's just how it works. Ooh. Go far away, we wait for the day. Fire and Flames. Anybody? Anybody? It's gonna hurt. Give me the power. How's that for a sword? I wish you could say, like, flaming all the time. Like, that'd be badass. The flames of Din have imbued your blade with a sacred white light that demons were. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Like, oh, what's going on with my tattoo? Master, now that it's been tempered by the last of sacred flames, your blade has finally revealed its true form. You now hold the Master Sword. I knew it! I knew it this whole time. You said that I was wrong. You said I was a liar. You said I was false. Incorrect. Phony. No, I knew. Right from the beginning. With the sword's great power, you can awaken the gate of time within the sealed temple. I recommend you make your way to this location. What if I want to do other stuff first, though? I think we should go back to Skyloft, see what's up there. Bum 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 ba da bum ba 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 bum ba ba da bum ba. So the audio's not perfect. I know there's still a small delay to it and everything, but realistically, it is a lot better than it was, where we were sitting with like a 30-second delay at times. Absolutely horrendous. I'll take a half a second delay any day of the week. I still would prefer it to be perfect, no delay, but sometimes it'd be like it do, I guess. I don't feel like I was right over the training school, but okay. I feel like I was aiming more for the bazaar here. The bazaar. Okay. I do need another shield, or I can have him repair a shield, right? Repair shield, thank you. No, no, wait. Oh. Because it completely broke. How about this? That's a sacred shield. You might surmise by its name. It can handle a variety of attacks. Fire, no sweat. Electricity, no painful zaps. It'll automatically repair itself when it sustains damage. It's a little fragile. That shouldn't be a problem for one as talented and agile as yourself. 500 rupees? Ugh, let's go see what other people have to say first. What do you want? Boy, have I got a new potion for you. I call it the Air Potion. One delicious gulp of this elixir, and you'll find that while you're underwater, your oxygen gauge will drop more slowly. You'll be like a little fish, young man. And the price is more generous than I do say so myself. If you're interested in a bottle, young man, just examine the blue cauldron, and I'll come running. Nah, I think we're good. We're fine underwater. Hey kid, how's the scrap tuning? Blah, 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 blah. Let's upgrade some shit. You got it. These are all the items I have that you can upgrade right now. Bugnet. Yeah, we got plenty of all this shit. Yeah. Go for the big. Go big or go home. All right, you want to upgrade this? Yeah, let's do it. I'm not here to not upgrade my stuff. All done, here you go. Ooh, you upgraded to the big bug net. It's now double its original size, making it easier to catch even the most nimble of bugs. What else were you gonna upgrade? Let's see. Yeah, we can upgrade this. We need hornet larvae still? Well, fine. Yes, this we can upgrade. The iron bow. Yep, go for it. Upgrade away. While we're upgrading stuff, how's everybody doing tonight? What's going on in your week? TGIF? Well, tomorrow is TGIF. But still, you're almost there. I know that I haven't been muted this whole time. I can see right down here that I've actually been speaking. So I know that you can hear me. Whether or not you choose to respond is up to you. But the opportunity is there. Crafted for the expert bow, and this bow has enhanced attack power, can launch arrows even farther. That looks a lot like the Breath of the Wild bows. Ooh, sacred bow. Yes, please. All right, you want to upgrade this? There's no going back. Yeah, I mean, it's called a freaking sacred bow, man. It seems fire. All done, here you go. Again, looks a lot like a certain bow from Breath of the Wild. No spoilers. Did we get a visit from Puppy Plasm? I think we did. He was sneaking around there, just being all inconspicuous like. Sure, let's upgrade the seed satchel. Why not? All done, here you go. You upgraded the medium seed satchel, and now it carries an additional 20 Deku seeds. We can fit Deku in this satchel. He goes plus ultra. There ain't no final bosses standing a chance. Alright, you want to upgrade this? Yep. Okay. Haven't been saving all this money for nothing. I got too much money. It won't even let me put more in my wallet. It's too full. All done. Here you go. You upgraded to a large seed satchel. Now it carries up to 30 additional Deku seeds. Keep it with you when you use your slingshot. We don't have hornet larvae for whatever reason still. A report master. Because of the improvement to your sword, you can now use your dowsing ability to locate treasure. Please use the additional entry in your dowsing target to list at your leisure and convenience. Okay, creepy guy. Oh, what do you want? I've been hearing a weird rumor. Apparently, after nightfall, people have been hearing a woman sobbing in the dormitory. I tell you, it gives even a big guy like me the creeps. Well, guess it's time to see what's happening at nighttime. Nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime. What you doing? I'm just having a game. Nighttime, daytime. Oh, can I ring the bell without using an arrow? I hear Beetle's airship. I miss it? Oh, there it is. There we go. Don't have to waste any arrows on that. Let's see what our good friend Beetle has to sell for us today. Beep. Gotta have buns of steel at this point from paddling this thing around all day. Ooh, heart piece. How much is the heart piece? Great tasting things. Isn't it shiny? No, we don't want to spend that much on it just yet. We need more wallet space though. No. Oh, there's more wallet space. There we go. An extra wallet. Sure. Carry an extra 300 rupees. Yep, that's fine. Spend 100 rupees to carry 300 extra ones. Seems like a steal. Carry all the rupees. Literally, like, even his pants are like designed to look like his ass is just out. Like it's like he's wearing assless chaps or something. No, that's the power. He has been masterfully pedaling this airship around for so long that he has worn through the ass of his pants. And he had to sew a new patch for them, specifically at the glutes. This is the epitome of the male figure right here. Nah, don't need the bug metal. Alright, seems good for now. Literally has patches on his ass. Oh, goodness. Okay. I still swear that over here, since there are since there's the butterflies, something should pop up here when I'm playing this. And where butterflies gather, you should have these little stones that give us tips to things. Whatever. Whose house can I invade so that I can use their bed? Yeah, this is fine. The item check girl. Not busy right now, it's fine. You won't even notice. Until night. Just casually laying with a master sword next to you in someone else's house seems like a good idea. Bum, 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 bum. You are a jerk. Right. Okay, you can die. That's fine. All of your little offspring can die. Whee! So there's somebody crying. This is the dormitory, I believe. There's a woman crying in the dormitory at night. Is it Groose? Is it Groose? Do they think that Groose is a woman crying at night because he's just such an idiot? I hate him. I don't hear any crying. Someone's using the bath again. The other room is open. Is her room just connected to the bath? There's no way, right? Got a tingle doll. That's awesome. The girl crying. If we could hear our friend doing push-ups... Oh, I went back to Zelda's room. If we could hear our friend doing push-ups from a couple rooms over, we should be able to hear somebody crying. Hear anything? Are you crying? Oh, well, I guess not. They're being sassy instead. What are you doing coming to a dress room at night? It's not like you're doing anything. You're standing there staring at the wall. My room. Bruce crying. No, he's gone. Good. Good riddance. I don't think it'd be Fledge. He's like buff now. He's probably out on the town. He's just doing more push-ups. What a good man. Don't forget leg day, though. Well, I can at least sell some bugs. Like buying a woodland rhino, a volcanic ladybug, and a sky stag beetle. Sure, I'll sell. I don't know. Do I have any of these? Oh, the woodland rhino beetle. Do I have those? No, I don't have any of those. Well, fine. It's not my fault, man. Pick shit that I got. Volcanic ladybug? Really have sold all those. Well, sorry. At least I got an upgraded bug net to make it easier to catch shit from here on out. You know, I could probably get some like increase. Ooh. That's the toilet. Yep. There's someone crying in the toilet. We about to find moaning Myrtle in there. Legit the toilet. Paper. Please, somebody bring me paper. Bring me some paper. Any kind of paper at all. Well, it looks like this is kind of paper. They know where we find said paper. You know where I can find some TP? I haven't seen Goose around recently. Wonder how the boy's doing. I mean, he might be in the crapper complaining about paper. I'm assuming that it's in there right now, but... Paper. Running on my desk? Maybe? Do I have any paper in here? No, just more money. I'll take that though, that's fine. Can I use this? Looks like extra paper. Rip it out of the book for him. No, not kosher. Don't mind if I steal your bed for a moment? Morning, please. Ah, refreshing. Should I give it to her? Should I give it to her? Doing it. Oh, what you got? Hey there, it's you. Don't sneak up on me like that. I have a serious dilemma on my mind right now, and you're distracting me. Dilemma? What? You want to hear about it? Normally, I would never ever tell someone like you. These are dire times. Come to think of it, you might just be the person I need. You seem to be pretty good with the ladies. I can't remember. I can't believe I just said that. But whatever. Let's do this. Hey there, I have a task for you. So listen up. Your mission is to take this piece of paper to a certain person. It's a very important piece of paper. Make sure you deliver it. Huh? What's your problem? Why are you looking at the restroom? Because we're gonna give it to somebody to use as toilet paper. What? There's someone in the restroom at night who wants paper? You fool. How dare you? This is no ordinary piece of paper. It's a letter, a very special one at that. It's gonna be a shitty letter soon. I put my heart into every word. I guess you could say it's sort of like, alright, fine, it's a love letter. And that's why you will not, under any circumstances, ever allow it to be used as toilet paper. Do you hear me? So listen up, the person you must give to the girl, an upperclassman. Her name is Karine. Karine. You know who I am, who I mean, right? She's the one with a round hat. She's really cute, you know the one. Don't you dare, not even by mistake, even think of giving it to that weirdo in the restroom. Oh my gosh. Here it is, I'm entrusting this letter to you so you don't read what's inside. Do you hear me? How's he gonna know? Never gonna know. Never gonna know. Never gonna know. Don't tell me they'll know. Never gonna know. Oh, so you can give it to both. So what's the benefit of one or the other? So we get to decide whether or not we want to trash his dreams and actually give the love letter as toilet paper, or whether we want to give it to the actual intended recipient. This is a tough choice, because on the one side it's like, oh, but what if it actually helps them blossom into a beautiful relationship and they live happily ever after? And the other side it's like, I'm gonna give it to this ghost to use as toilet paper. Ugh, so tempting. I'm gonna go with the toilet paper. I know, I'm being pretty shitty about it, but it's freaking hilarious. Alright, let's do this. Paper. You brought me some paper. Open the door, please come in. I'm trying, you locked this shit. I don't see anybody, do you? Well that's nasty. Hi. Phony. Its name is Phony. Ooh, paper, I need paper. I'm not angry or anything, I just need some paper. Beep. Huh? You're giving me paper? I'm so happy. What this looks like. Someone's letter. Are you sure I can have this? Yes. Thank you, I will use it with care. But I'm shy, so don't ask me what I want the paper for. May we meet again, you kind soul. Maybe you should try doing that stuff, you know, outside of the toilet. But I don't think ghosts can really have a bowel movement. I mean, I've never met one to ask, and I don't really ever want to, but like... He just gave his love letter to a ghost in a toilet. He uses toilet paper. Okay, let's see what he has to say about that, shall we? Hopefully he's excited about it as we are. So about that love letter. I don't know. Something might have gone wrong with it. Might not quite have made it to its intended recipient. Hey, Aether. Did you hand over the letter like I asked? Actually? What? Did you just say you gave it to the weirdo in the restroom? Didn't I specifically tell you not to give it to the weirdo in the restroom? Seriously, I said it like 5 times. I know I did. You fool, how could you? Anyone who blocks the path of true love desires to be kicked by a bird. Yeah, well, you and your friend were kind of assholes to me in the beginning, so I feel like this is just karma, buddy. I hate you, Aether. Good. Could ruin that man's whole life. That was awesome. Like, seriously, though. He was a complete asshole. They stole our loft wing to begin with, and they caged it just because they were worried about me beating their buddy Groose in a fight. Or not in a fight, but in a race. So yeah, he had some shit coming. So, that it? Do I get anything for that? I thought I got something for that. If I don't, oh well. But still. Oh, I don't get it. I don't get the gratitude crystals from the toilet ghosts. I have to go Here. Think. I feel like I should just turn around and walk out, right? Like this is... I feel like I'm intruding on something. The toilet hand is apparently stroking his hair. He's weird. Hey, bud. Ah, you're the one from the other day. It's good to see you again, actually. Thanks to you, I met my... She thinks the love letter was for her. Yes, him. It all started with that letter you gave me. Beautiful words of affection caused me to fall hopelessly in love. All right, toilet hand lady. Oh, my heart is bursting with thoughts of him. I feel so excited, so cheerful, so full of life. At least I got some gratitude crystals out of it. Must have taken a lot of gratitude to produce this bunch of 5 crystals. Helping people feels good. Ah, my love, I will always be by your side. I feel dirty. Leave those 2 lovebirds alone. They can figure out their own dynamic. All right, well, that was fun. Pretty poopy, but fun. Kind of weird. Still feel kind of dirty. Might have to shower later, but fun. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Let's do this. Cold pumpkin soup, delicious. What every kid needs. I know there's some side questy stuff. I'm probably gonna do the side questy stuff off stream. I don't know. We'll see. Still can't get into that damn box apparently. Great, it's not gonna let us. I have the power. No, fine. All right, Loftwing. Caw. Ricola. 'Cause I'm free falling. Find your preferred descent area. How about here? We're supposed to go back to the sealed grounds, right? Into this area? Yeah, why not? Bum, 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 bum. Bam, 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 bam. I don't remember this railroad being here before. I mean, I remember it the last time we were here. I don't remember it being here. Oh, sweet. Okay. Is this still open? Ooh, it does. The outfit? Ah, your sword. There can be no doubt the sacred flames have purified this blade. Well done, Aether. The sword holds tremendous power. That power is a sacred force. It's a divine power left to us by the gods of old. Same power spoken of in the Ballad of the Gods. To look upon you is to see that same great power now flowing through the sword you carry. Come, Aether, you must now open the gate of time. Now that the sacred force dwells within your blade, strike the gate of time with a skyward strike, and it will surely awaken. I have a bad feeling about this. Climb upon the pedestal and show the gate sword's power. All right, Grandma. Say so. Usually I consider your expertise to be in the area of chocolate chip cookies, but apparently ancient seals and hopefully not anything else is where this is involving. No, I fear the seal has given way once again. That terrible beast is awakening even as we speak. It's likely the monster reacted to the sacred power given off by your sword. I wish it had not happened, but there's no other way to open the gate. It's the ghost. Aether, you must imprison the beast once again. Alright, bring it on. Groose, what the hell are you gonna do about it? What I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy. Trust me, the flabby bag of teeth doesn't stand a chance. Well, what are we waiting for? I'm headed out there. He's got some action figures that he's gonna use. He said he has a new toy. All right, boss battle time. Hey there. Is that why there's train tracks around here? Duh. Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. Ooh, bomb flower. I'll call it the Grucinator. Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? I mean, I don't have a lot to say about it, if that's what you mean. That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. First, I got all the fences cluttering the area out of the way. Then I laid down rails for her to run, all by myself, of course. Well, you made some quick work. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue I had talent to make something like this, you know? That'd be good for you, discovering hidden talents. Anyhow, just tell me where you want to be, or want to place my shots, and I'll put a hurting on that ugly monster. I don't care how beefy you are. You're bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my big bombs to your body. Hang on, though. That monster showed up a smidge sooner than I was expecting. Therefore, a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails I put down. I'll call out to you when she's ready for action. Till then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast. I mean, I beat it the first time, Groose. So, just saying. Whee! Alright. Come here, Bessie. It hasn't broken loose. The thing's still on the ground. And now it's broken loose. It looks like a big, like, Among Us character. Like, it seems kind of sus. What's on the side of... It has arms now? Well, shit. Alright. Slightly less cuddly. Oh, good. Look at that. Seems our little ugly friend grew itself a pair of hands. Great timing. I hope it knows how to catch because my machine has a mean right arm. Well, she's all loaded up. I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to do to stop it. Okay. So, I remember we need to do this. Ow. Wait, come back here. Alright, got one set of toes. This guy's fast. What's it doing? Is it gonna climb? No. Shit. Hey, the machine's all loaded, ready to smash. If that flabby psychic tries to climb a wall, I can blast it here with a bomb. When he wants to back up from me, just send me a signal with X. Yeah, right now. Back up, please. Alright, it's time for Goose to explode into action. Adjust the machine's position with L and aim at your target. Once you finish aiming, press ZR to launch a bomb. If it hits, you'll surely stun the scaly sucker. If you forget the controls, press the right arrow. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So there. Boom! Nailed it! She packs a mean punch, doesn't she? I'll tell you, I was in love with the first time I pulled this lever. I'll start loading her back up with another bomb, so you'll keep beating on the big ugly till I give you the signal. Okay. Give me the toes. Toes for days. Toes before hose. Oh, you're gonna fall now? You know how to do all your toes, apparently. Give me the heart. Do you have toes on this side still? Even those big ass ugly feet. No, you don't. Okay. Come on. Come on. Down you go. Timber! It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. How do I get around it though? Is it gonna hurt me to land on it? Okay, good. There we go. Get that spike back in your head. Okay, there's round one. No, I said that spike stays in your head. And you regrow toes at an alarming rate. I'm just saying. Okay. Back toes are gone. Ow. Everything's fine. Yep. Blah, 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 blah. Sitting there, sitting there, sitting there. Come on, you dang dirty ape. Let's go ahead and do this. Please tell me that hit. There we go. Still counts. Right? Come on. Oop, come on. There we go. Can I run around it this time, or do I have to use the stupid... Nope, the arms block it off every time. Of course. Getting them up here. And then we're gonna go over here. Okay. There we go. That's the second time. If it's anything like the first round, there's only one time to go. Oh, wait. Alright, so the spike's back out. We did pause it as it was doing its little wormy thing up the side of the cliff and everything. I don't understand why it's regrowing fingers. I only chopped off its toes, but hey, whatever. Ow. Okay. Got your back toe thing. Okay, I got that one. We need to get around the front. This is a big sucker. Let's pause it, shall we? On it for a moment. We got that going. Let's go for the toes. Well, at least we got one foot cleared with that pause. Ow. Let me get around the front of your foot. The big ugly lug. Take such big steps. Now I know what it's like when Mrs. Plasm walks next to me. There we go. Alright. Give me an air thing. Wait. Where is it? The hell? I don't understand. But seriously though, like, where did it go? I was right next to it. Is it up? Is it serious? Did it seriously get above us a level somehow? What the hell? How did it get up here? Or did we get, like, flung off? Okay, found it anyways. That's the important part, right? How do you like them apples? You are one terrifying Muppet, and you need to go straight back to hell. Ooh, do we get to collect its scales? Is it dead? Or does it just get sealed away again? Kinda looks like it's just being sealed away again. What's the point? Why can't we kill this thing? Now, Aether. Strike the sealing spike with a skyward strike to restore the seal. Fine. So I guess Groose was actually a little helpful this time. I have the power! Pew! Oh, we have like a thing to do. I didn't realize there was like a choo-choo-choo design we had to make with it. Maybe the seal will actually stay this time. Apparently the first time wasn't enough. Banana. Nice work there, Aether. Of course, you couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Groose. I know I saved your tail. I mean, he was actually a little bit helpful, but he's still a royal prick. Now let's get the gate of the let's get that gate of time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead. Let's go up here. We'll take the short way. Might be some hearts in here. There we go. People just leaving hearts out in the grass, you know? Organ donation. Very kind of them. We must have gotten like thrown off to the next lower level in like some weird cutscene side of things, because it didn't make any sense that we were mysteriously a level below the creature after we caused it to fall. I'll have to go back and rewatch it and figure out what actually happened. Or if it just glitched, because I was like, what the? How does this giant ass beast just disappear? Okay. Oh, there's some more hearts. Thank you. Any more over here? There are more over here. Wunderbar. Let's try this again, shall we? It seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. You have my thanks, Aether. do you, Groove. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. Oh, you give me too much credit, Granny. Yeah, you really do give him too much credit. You were the only one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could do to help. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Redemption arc? Oh, if I believe it. Either you must wonder just what is you've been fighting out there in that great pit. There is much I could tell you, but suffice to say, it's the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the gate of time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such is its awesome power. We must destroy it at its source, or suffer this fate again and again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with a skyward strike. Come on already, charge that sword of yours with the sacred force stuff Granny was talking about and zap the gate of time. Alright, Mr. Bossy. Right, Granny? Indeed. Now, Aether, go to the gate. Achoo! Bum, bum. Don't try this at home, kids. Or do. I don't know. Skyward Sword. Good game. Is everybody else seeing this shit, or is it just me? What did Granny slip me? What were in those cookies? Pixel art. Cool. Oh, I see. Well, shit. The question is, do I go in now? Or do I go side questing? That's going to kind of determine. Do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It's a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now awaits. Go bravely, Aether. If everything is as I expect or suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. I mean, do we really have to? He hasn't quite treated us that well this game. Let's be real. Guess we don't really have a choice. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Aether. Oh, maybe he did turn a new leaf. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's got to stick around and guard the place, might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's going to look out for the old girl? And you know what? Yes, Grooves? No, forget about it. No, don't keep secrets. Secrets don't make friends. I think someone might be turning a new leaf. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, what's up? Zelda would probably choose him anyways. Keeps friend-zoning Link all the time. At least in Breath of the Wild, Link had Mipha. Anybody who's watching for the first time this evening, how are you? How's your week going? Congratulations, you've made it through Thursday. That means that there's Friday left before you have the weekend. Or, if you're like me, you have the day off tomorrow, in which case, the night is the beginning of your weekend. Anything fun planned for you? Ooh, that's pretty trippy and cool. You gonna hurt me to step into it? Geronimo! Oh, apparently I just run. That's fine too, I guess. The Temple of Hylia. Oh, hey, Impa. What's up? You can go over here and save real quick, okay? Hope that's cool with you. Yep, save Roni. Just quick. It's cool. Don't mind me. Okay, before I talk to you, I'm kind of going all over this place. Hey, look at these sacred vases and shit. Oops. You didn't see anything. It wasn't me. Shouldn't put the shit here if you don't want people to break it. Ooh, can I go down here? Wait, I have the mittens now. Fine, apparently they don't work in this realm. Apparently gloves are too advanced. Is that everything is? Everything is closed? Okay, fine. Fine. Railroaded right into input. I see how it is. At last, I haven't expected you either. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here, the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise. And little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the... Were we going 88 miles per hour and generated at least 1.21 gigawatts? Dr. Brown know about this method of travel? You will have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you've risked your life and blood to defend waits for you. Yeah, but she doesn't give a shit that I'm here. Whatever. Talk to the hand, Impa. Anybody who sees that star going by right now, if you hit exclamation point jump, your avatar will actually jump and try to hit it. If you're able to hit it, you'll get more channel points. If you get more channel points, you'll be able to customize your character more. And I think that's pretty cool. You've come so far, Aether. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. Traveled very far from home to the distant past. I mean, is it far if it's through time? In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about the war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to all too real. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In this thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself, by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it became to be known as Skyloft. Wait, so the demon's locked up there? After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was defeated, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings on the land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both. Appropriate reaction, shocked Pikachu face. Gonna elaborate some more? First, she created Fee. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on this mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For a while, the supreme power of the Triforce was created by the gods. All of its power can never be yielded by one. Hey, Crex Tank 505. Thank you so much for the opportunity to use the band hammer, my friend. I am not going to be a part of one of those scams, and I don't want anything to do with you being on my channel. So, without further ado, bye-bye. Boom! And the band hammer came down. Stop. Hammer time. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers in her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Aether? You are the chosen hero. I, Zelda, a bitch, and the goddess reborn as a mortal, who's too good for anyone else other than themselves. The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She explained it to me. She helped me remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me after I visited them all. Imba, agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That's why I intend to remain here in this time and place to sustain the seal as best as I can. Told you we're gonna get friend-zoned. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. So I came all this way for her to just be like, peace, bro. I must maintain the seal that I created so long ago and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Aether, the goddess created Fee and the great blade she's part of. For very specific reasons. For the task of standing against demise, the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Aether. During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power of the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. I mean, I kind of already had it, didn't I? My hand back here. No? Okay. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far into your quest to reach this. Along your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and this I shall bless your soul. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and in you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Aether. Draw your sword. I have the power, He-Man. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the master's sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. This isn't even my final form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons. Only Aether may wield it. Aether, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few Those with an unbreakable spirit can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Brings us back to you. To face demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Aether. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself, so that you could wield that supreme power. So Hylia, so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. Yeah, you did, bitch. Woo! Redemption. She admitted it. Right there. It's on record. And everybody could see it. You could see it. I could see it. Proof positive. We are just in the friend zone, and she only uses us when she needs something. Don't let yourself be used out there. Anyways. I guess it's a video game too, but hey. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Abe. But you have to understand that this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right. It doesn't excuse my actions. Are we actually getting an apology? It doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess it does matter. Yeah, you know, recognizing that you did something wrong and apologizing for your wrongdoing, there's some good morality in that. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. Well, yeah, you don't need to die for being a bitch. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. All right, Snow White. No, Sleeping Beauty, my bad. How's everybody doing tonight out there? You happy it's almost the end of the week? Got any fun plans this weekend? Either, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had you to involve you on this, but until my memory of things, before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you. Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. I think the ultimate friend zone. But is it worse than Yue turning into the moon for Sokka? Don't know. Don't know. While it's true that I am Hylia reborn, I am still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still yours. See, she said friend zoned again. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. I'm gonna ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept. It came full circle. Right at the beginning when she had her loft wake us up. Oh! I see you, Nintendo developers. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come wake me up? I would have laughed if one of the options was like, fuck no. You were a bitch. I'm just leaving you there. I promise. How's that? I'm such a altruistic soul, I know. Bye-bye. Oh no, he's sad. But you're gonna come back with me and, like, you know, do your sortie shit and help me out with this? Or is it all on me, as usual? Got the anticipation with the knife in here. Nothing? Okay. Hey. Guess you have to stay here and guard her. I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep your promise you made her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny. Yeah, called it. Anything to just sit around on your ass, huh, Impa? I'm sure it autosave, but you know, any gamer knows that you see a save opportunity, you take it. Unless we're doing some sort of challenge or something like that. Do I need to do this again, or do I need to go back the other way? Is that how this works? Okay, apparently I need to go through the other side. Beep. Alright. Open, please. So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended, sleep without end. Do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish demise, thought to have been hid in Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Either you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Aether. Find the Triforce. Bring balance to the Force. Whoa, whoa there, hold up. Aether, there's something I gotta tell you. Yes, Groose. So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? Yeah, she's great. Yeah, it's fine, yeah. She was? Oh, good to hear. But she's still stuck in there till this whole mess blows over, huh? Aether, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. You make some pretty good sandwiches? Aw, don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's got to watch that big ugly monster, and someone's going to make sure Granny is doing all right. I ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, or it ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. I mean... Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess. But don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this. Brighten this place up a little too. I mean, sure, it'll take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I've got nothing but time. Weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So, yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stritch might get a little emotional since they look up to me. But you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Aether. And dig in here? No? Okay. Alright. I am going to pause for a moment because I need to go get some more hydration supplies. So don't go too far. We're going to keep going for a little while here. Probably go till 10 p.m. Eastern. What? Need a little bit of water. Need a little bit of hydration. I'm going to run an ad quick so that people coming to the channel for the first time don't have to see that. If you're having a good time right now, make sure you hit that follow button. If you are having an amazing time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button too. If you have Amazon Prime, you can actually subscribe for free. Helps me out, lets me use more custom emotes on the channel, plus it lets you use the custom emotes on the channel as well. So don't go too far. I will be back totally. Alright, I'm back. There we go. I'm back. I have acquired... There we go. I've acquired some hydrate resources, and I am ready to go. Let's see what we have to do next. Now, this is the part. We're real close to the end, so I'm actually going to pull up a guide here quick, just to make sure we're not going to be missing anything. Don't need to do that. Or not as close. Let's see. I just want to make sure we're up to date on our heart piece locations here. Got that one. We got... Got that one. Got that one. Does it tell us how many that we've acquired? It probably does. Oh. Let me... Done over to here. Just says we have 1 out of 4 currently. Oh, hush. Fire bombs, Inland Iron Desert, thin passageway. You can see underground roads. On that one already. That one. Ooh, there's one in Skyloft. Oh no, we got that one already. That one. I think I'm going to systematically have to work through those. We could at least work towards the next part where we're going to head up toward... We got to head back up to Skyloft here. Is it cool to just leave this open? Is that safe? I feel like Lord Girahim is going to be looking for this thing, and Granny's not going to be doing a whole lot to defend it, so hopefully that's okay. Oh, I thought there was a bird out here. Is the bird? Oh, the bird's inside the temple, isn't it? Fine. Wait. I have to have an outside bird statue in order to return to Skyloft? Picky, picky, picky. There's still one up here. Ooh, bug. Bug. Ooh, oh, this is a bigger one. No. Flew away already. Fine. Wait. No, it didn't. It's right there. Come here. I didn't even do anything. I wasn't even close to... Oh, whatever. Jerk. Okay. Slow it down a little bit. Catch our breath. Alright, now we can return to Skyloft. To the sky! Yes, please. And it's buying a stairway to heaven. These little islands. Should I check out these little islands first? There's the Pumpkin Island over there. What's this little thing off in the distance, though? This little speck. Is it of any significance, I wonder? Oh, I wonder, wonder, whom I do I whoop? What's a wonder ball? Way out here. Bum, 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 bum. I'm pretty sure I need a spin attack move or something to be able to destroy that, so... Ooh, now that my sword is all the way powered up, I'm wondering if I can beat that slicing competition over here. Slicing and dicing. Every time I play this game, it makes me think about the bamboo forest in Japan. And Mrs. Plasma and I were actually supposed to go to Japan. I think I've talked about this a couple times, just in case you haven't heard this story before. Mrs. Plasma and I were supposed to go to Japan in end of March, early April of 2020. So you can guess what didn't happen because of certain world events. We had the flights booked and everything, hotel was ready and all that good stuff. Thankfully, you know, we did get our money back on it, but it was just one of those things, like, we were so incredibly excited, and it did not happen. And we were very excited about the opportunity in the future to be able to visit Japan, because I'm sure it's absolutely amazing. Boing! Ooh, thank you. What you got? You can get a valuable treasure if you succeed in cutting the bamboo stalk over 28 times at Clean Cut. Peter, who was formerly the teen heartthrob of Skyloft, claims to hold the record with 43 slices, so he says. Alright, so we need more than 43 slices, apparently. How's it going? How's a slicing arm feel? Ready to slay some bamboo? It's only 10 rupees a shot. Yeah, alright. Your current high score is 35, and we need your A game on top of that. Alright, get to the slicing. Okay. Oh, that wasn't very good. I think I need to do 3 in each direction, regardless of what's happening. He gave me some rupees for the effort. Oh, that's kind of him. Used to be the heartthrob of Skyloft, apparently, huh? Alright then, get to slicing. Okay. "23 times. I feel like you're all done. Let's count those cuts. Your score this time is 23. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. You really brutalized that bamboo boy. Here's your prize. Evil crystal. Where's this guy getting all this stuff from? That's what I want to know. I'm in. Okay. "23 again. 23 me. That's that like ancestry.com thing, right? Hold up, son, you're all done. Blah 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 blah. Give me something nice. Monster horn. I'm in. Current high score is 35. Was there a potion that made me move faster? I don't remember. I'm not trying to do that thing, but I'm going too fast back and forth. It looks like it's automatically making me do the sword, like, spin. Do, do, do. Let's try it again. Ah, 35. I think that's a personal best. We're close, though. Apparently, we need to get to 44. All right. We got to 40. I don't know if that's enough. Ugh, a goddess plume. Whoa. I know we can get a heart piece for this. Oh, I did it wrong. Got a little too excited there. 34 is still good. So there's a couple of spin attacks. The spin attacks actually slow you down and they use up too much energy. Alright, we got this. We got this. I can feel it this time. Oh, the sound is throwing me off. I need to like mute myself because I'm thinking I need to go back and forth. Okay, I'm not gonna actually listen to it this next time. I'm gonna purposely take off my headphones because it's actually cueing me to go the other way too soon. That's making me accidentally do those spins. Okay. Let's see if we can get it. Alright, I'm gonna turn off my headphones. See if I can do it without the sound distraction this time. Nope. I'm still doing it. If you do it too fast back and forth, then it causes you to do the spin attack. I need to slow it down just a smidgen. Blah, 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 blah. It's a good way to get rare items, though, for upgrading stuff. Love some hornet larva, apparently. But it did help not to have the sound on for this, so I think I'm going to try that again with us. I hate that it's making me do that. I don't want to do that. Bah! Wish you could turn it off. It's like, no, I don't want to spin attack. I just want to do normal slices. See if we can do, instead of focusing on the number that we do this time, let's see if we can just do it without actually doing a spin attack. Like figuring out what that pace has to be. $38, but pretty good. Had that spin attack, we probably would have gotten to at least 40. One humdinger of a score. Humding-a-linger of a score. Not even just a normal humdinger, a humding-a-linger of a score. Anybody who's joining us for the first time this evening, welcome. Congratulations, you've made it through Thursday. Hopefully tomorrow is your Friday, if today wasn't your Friday. And if so, what sort of plans do you have this weekend? Anything fun coming up? Welcome to Aether Plasma After Dark. That means occasionally there's cursing. There have definitely been some adult beverages involved. Wondering what it is? Use some channel points to figure it out. You can ask and I'll tell you, but only if you use channel points. Okay. Ah, 38 again. Still, that was better. There were no spin attacks this time. Spin attacks slow us down, and we keep getting all these lovely rare items for it at least, so we're farming those up. Woohoo! What number? I just want to confirm, what number do I need to... I'm pretty sure that it's 44. Where is the slicey game one? I will find out. It is worth noting that there is no additional reward for surpassing 43 cuts. God damn. I did this for like half an hour on on Tuesday, and I did it for like another 20, 30 minutes this time, thinking that there was a heart piece reward. God. This is bullshit. Well, at least we know it's just for bragging rights now, and not anything actually important. It's a great way to farm rare items, apparently, but shit. Ugh. Well, all right then. Let's go on and do something apparently that does actually involve getting a heart piece out of it if we're able to complete it. Gosh. All right. We've got a couple of rounds of the spinning game. That's the technical term for it, by the way, the spinning game. The halo jumping game. High altitude, low oxygen. See it off there in the distance. Before I will be calling it an evening this evening. I see you over there, Freaky YOLO NR1. How are you this evening? You think you can lurk? You think I can't see you, but I can. Your stream avatar keeps you away. And I'm not afraid to let chaos reign. Bombs away. Anyways, that was my outside voice. I love it. Ah! Bad tornadoes. Nobody asked for you. Bum 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 bum. Almost there. See if we have any luck with this horrendous game. I mean, it's actually a fun game, but it is not easy. We need to land on this thing over here. But we need to land on it while it's spinning without having hit any of the dodo balls. Boop. Can I use my... I might have been doing this wrong this entire time. I might have been able to use my sailcloth to slow my descent this entire... Oh, my land. Okay. Maybe. We'll find out. I'm going to try it this time. I have to get through all the damn rings and everything first, but... Creeper Clown Man, shoot me out of a cannon. Alright. Stay away from those. There we go. There's another one. I don't want to dive. And can I sailcloth? No, I can't sailcloth. Okay. Well, got some rupees at least. Like, if I could sailcloth, that would make this so much easier, but no, I can't. They thought of that. Whoa, look at this nice little space you land on. You land in a 5 rupee spot, and the multiplier is 10. So that means you walk away with a grand total of 50 rupees. I'm surprised this gentleman can do math. I'm sorry, that was harsh. He's just creepy, you know, scary clown man, that's all. Do, 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 do. Yes, I want to play again. Back into the cannon. I feel like Gonzo. From the Muppets, he loves being shot out of cannons. Him and the Electric Mayhem. Makes me want to watch Muppets from Space. Great movie if you haven't watched it. It's one of those like completely chill movies that's really, really entertaining. Okay. Whew, that was tough. Wow, it seems like these are... Nope. Apparently they are just going to be a pain in the ass this time around. Well, let's at least practice hitting that 50 spot. Okay, it's going to be coming around. Ooh, well, I landed on a green space. That's something. Those rings were just moving around. They jump around like crazy. And in the 1 rupee spot, get 4 rupees. Whoop-de-doo. Gotta pass through all 5 rings. All 5 of them. And still land on the 50 rupee spot. Yes, I'm gonna go again. Maybe I got 2 more tries in me this evening at least. Before I gotta call it an evening. I mean, it already is an evening, but I would call it the end of the stream. Because it's late in the evening. Okay. Nice and easy. Through there. God damn, are you shitting me right now? Well, fine then. The depth perspective is really, really off in this game, too. Kind of messes with the mind. Hey, land on the one next to the 50. That's a start, right? Landed on a loser space. Me. Yes, I'll play again. Stupid game. Okay, there's one. We immediately need to back up and then go forward. Oop, oop, oop. Are you so stupid? Damn dodo ball smiling in my face, mocking me. I don't even care. I'm not even gonna try to land on a rupee space this time, just to spite him. When your imaginary stack of 0 rupees, me. Screw you, Dodo. Okay. One last try. One last try for the evening. I won't subject you to the hatred that flows through my veins for this game. Not Skyward Sword as a whole, but this minigame is a pain in the ass. Okay, you need to sneak around that ball. Get over. Are you? Nope. Stupid. Stupid. At least I got 6 rupees out of it. Pain in the ass. Whoa, look at this nice little space you landed on. I got a special prize for people who could pass through all 5 rings. Here's your big bag of winnings. 6 rupees. Woohoo. Alright. With that, let's switch back over to this screen here. Because it is about that time in the evening. Though it is Aether Plasm After Dark. And it is Thursday. Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. And I do have to be up at a good time tomorrow morning. In a little, not because of work, but because I like to get Puppy Plasm out on a walk early in the morning because it is very toasty out. And I don't want her to become overheated. because she is an 80-pound lovable teddy bear, but that makes her a little bit more prone to heat exhaustion, and we don't want that happening. It's not good for your dogs. I mean, it can make them very sick, and they could not be doing well after it. So, if you had a good time this evening, which I sure hope you did, please make sure to hit that follow button down in the corner over there. And if you had an amazing time this evening, I highly encourage you, hit that subscribe button. You know, if you've got Amazon Prime, you can actually subscribe for free. But it's $5 a month. You can subscribe 1 month at a time if you like it, if you had a good time. And it helps out the channel a lot. It lets me use things like custom emotes or make custom emotes, and it lets you use the custom emotes. Plus, there's also emotes there for the highest tip values and everything like that. But if nothing else, make sure that you scroll down. Now is that time that I talked about earlier. We can scroll down the video. There are 4 buttons that are of interest there. There's a YouTube page, there's a TikTok page, there's a Twitter page, and there's a donation page. The Twitter page, follow me there because I will update when I'm doing unexpected streams, because my current stream schedule is normally Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 to 9 p.m. However, I do, on occasion, do other streams. So it's important for you to find out ahead of time so that way you can plan the rest of your schedule around it, because everybody knows I should be the highest priority in your life, right? Right? So, follow me there. There is a good chance, and by good chance, I mean almost certain chance, that I will be playing more Skyward Sword this weekend. Like, almost every day. Because I want to finish it. We're close. I know it. I can taste it. It's tangible. And you know how I love finishing Zelda games. So, make sure that you are here because you won't want to miss it. If you are not caught up to date on what we've done so far, if you go to my YouTube page, you will find all the previous videos that I have done, not just the Zelda ones, but they are sorted and they are organized into playlists in chronological order, so that way you can just boop, binge watch them. Hit play all and just watch the whole thing. It'll catch you up. You can play it in the background while you're doing homework. You can sit and watch it while you're waiting for a doctor's appointment. You can do it whatever you want with it. The important part is make sure that you don't miss anything. Otherwise, you're going to be sitting there wondering, what the hell is... For now, though, I am going to try to find a channel to raid, because I would not be where I am right now if it wasn't for the help of viewers like you and some of the smaller communities out there that help me get my visibility out there. So let me see who's around that we get to raid. Let's go and check out this right here. Let's send you over to Captain Periwinkle. All right, getting ready to go. Hope to see all of you in the next video. In the future, we're going to be doing some other fun things. We're going to be getting back to Minecraft. We're going to probably be starting something called Splitgate. That's a first-person shooter that I haven't done a lot of before on here, but I think it's kind of fun. It's like Halo mixed with Portal. If you haven't heard of it before, so make sure that you are hanging around so you don't miss that. It is time for us to send that raid, so have a wonderful evening, and we will see you in the next video.